and welcome to another episode of Frightfully Forgotten Horror Movies, Halloween edition. First, before we get started, what are we drinking today, Adam?
Today we are drinking Night of the Comet IPA. It is a Comet Hop Smash.
Nice.
If you want the recipe, get the link up there.
Excellent. Today we're going to be answering the call from Grumpy Andrew's Horror House for the Halloween season tag. Here we go. Question number 1. What is your quintessential movie to watch around Halloween?
Of course, it is any movie from the Halloween franchise for me, because I usually watch at least a couple. I don't watch all of them, but I usually watch 1 through 4. But there's always other things I like to watch around Halloween that aren't movies, like TV shows.
Right, yeah.
So I always watch the Munsters around Halloween. I don't watch it at any time throughout the whole year, but I always watch the Munsters in October. And I always watch The Real Ghostbusters and The Hilarious House of Frightenstein.
I don't watch too many shows, like too many Halloween type shows, but I try to hold off on a lot of the repetitious movies and stuff like that. Like Halloween 3 for me, The Thing, of course, all the Halloween movies, right? 1 to 4. Yeah. I tried 5 the other day and I kind of fell asleep.
5 is... You know, we just posted our VHS Tales number 5. You know, we loved it as kids, but nowadays 5 is a chore.
Yeah, it's no good. Yeah.
Another movie I really throw on around October is Transylvania 65000.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's great.
What a... Michael Richards, some of your best work is in a Transylvania 65000.
Yeah! Wow!
It's on that fucking...
That Pluto
thing. Veosa, ugly. Barashit.
Yeah. It's funny!
What is your favorite costume you've worn for Halloween?
I've done a couple, and I've done Tuco from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah. But I think my favorite one that I've done is Khan from Star Trek 2.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What about yours?
Ooh, that's a tough.
Yeah, you got a lot, because you've had a lot of good ones.
Yeah, I was really happy with the way my Phantom of the Paradise turned out.
Oh, that was good.
Being that I didn't buy anything, buy the helmet. I made the helmet from scratch using cardboard and stuff. The one I like the most is probably my Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
And I wish I had a better picture for it, because the picture I have isn't great.
Favorite pumpkin foods?
That's a tough one. So, Andrew, to answer your question, I love pumpkin done the right way. Pumpkin pie done the right way is amazing. I made a pumpkin pie a couple of weeks ago from scratch, except for the crust. I don't know if I finished it or not, because I got really drunk and passed out and woke up the next morning and saw the pan by itself, empty, on my living room floor, and thought, did I eat that whole thing? Or did I leave it out and the cats eat it all? So that's how good pumpkin pie is. I've made a few good pumpkin concoctions. Last year I did a few.
Yeah.
I made a pumpkin and turkey stew.
Yeah.
Which was really good. Pumpkin pizza I made was really good. Pumpkin puree with chili powder was the sauce.
For myself, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin-y type things. Like, I don't drink the pumpkin spiced lattes and shit like that. And I like
them.
I like pumpkin pie, but I'm not gaga over it. It's like, I can pass it up. Yep. Like, whatever. Pumpkin cheesecake, that's a different story.
That's good, yeah.
Anything cheesecake related is fine. But the one thing that we make is like a pumpkin or a squash Thai curry coconut soup.
That sounds amazing.
It's great. It's really good. It's basically it's just pureed pumpkin, and then you just mix in your vegetables and mix up your wait till it cools down, pour your coconut milk in and curry spices and stuff.
I only found this out this year when I was making my pumpkin ale, which isn't done yet. It's going to be Tommy Doyle's crushed pumpkin ale.
Boogeyman!
When I was looking into recipes, I found out I had no clue. There's two types of pumpkins. There's your jack-o'-lantern pumpkin with the big,
the huge round
big thing, and there's what's called a sugar pumpkin or a pie pumpkin, which is a little guy, which is a lot sweeter, which is what you're supposed to use for cooking.
What is your favorite timeline in the Halloween movies?
I'm gonna just consider, for me personally, when I think they should have stopped making the movies almost as being my timeline.
Yeah.
So mine is basically, well, you can't include 3, of course. So 3's out.
Sadly. Yeah.
Sadly. So 1 to 4 is my timeline. What I consider really the Halloween movies for me.
I don't have any arguments to make for that at all.
Oh, really? I thought you had a different, slightly timeline. What is your favorite character in the Halloween movies? Now, obviously, we're both going to say Dr. Loomis.
Yeah.
So, it has to be an answer besides Dr. Loomis.
Myself, I was thinking, well, Sheriff Lee Brackett.
Yeah.
He's not too bad, you know, and they have, him and Dr. Loomis have some pretty good interactions in the second one. Well, in the first one too, but
and the
second one, you know, would you put that thing away? He's got that gun, you know.
It's just the first character that popped into my brain. And I'm going to have to sometimes, your first, you know.
Gotta go with your instincts.
Gotta go with your first instinct. I'm going to say Bud.
Yeah.
Just because he's so memorable, and I just thought, Bud. Why not Bud?
He's a likable character.
Why not Bud?
And he's got the likable song, too, right?
Amazing Grace,
come sit on my face. Don't make me cry. I need your pie. Yeah. He's got those tongs.
Those tongs, yeah.
What is your favorite Halloween-themed event or activity to do?
See, mine is just Halloween itself.
Yeah.
Because I don't really do much besides that. Like, I don't go to the cornfields or pumpkin patches. One thing I did do, not in our city, actually in Ottawa, that I did years back was going on one of those haunted walks.
Right.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know, just Halloween itself. And I always take off the day before Halloween, and the day after Halloween. Every year. I take those 3 days off. So, the day before Halloween is prep for the decorations. Mm-hmm. The day of Halloween is just a big piss up and decorating my house and watching movies and handing out candy. And then the day after Halloween is tear down and
recovery.
And actually going to all the places like the Halloween stores that pop up around the city for just that month.
Yeah.
And buying all the blowout stuff.
Right. Yeah, see, like, you hit the nail on the head there. Like, for me, it's just a general feeling. It's like, yeah, all right. Yeah. The past 2 weeks, I watched the first Halloween. And I don't know if anybody's aware, but here in Winnipeg, we've gotten our winter a little early this year, like a month and a half early.
We skipped fall, basically.
Completely, yeah.
Fall almost didn't happen.
Yeah, we went from summer to winter, pretty much.
There's no snow right now, but it's cold as fucking hell.
I put on Halloween. I felt like watching it. And I looked outside my window and I saw leaves blowing. And it was the scene where Lori was walking down the street with the leaves blowing too. And I got this feeling rush over me, and I looked down and I was like, It's like, this is it's Halloween time. Yeah. I love fall time, the leaves, everything.
I think back in our youth, our favorite Halloween event would be the Halloween party.
Yeah, well.
But those don't happen like they used to. And
no.
We're not partying like we used to. We're not falling down stairs willingly like we used to. What is your favorite pumpkin carving that you've seen?
Yeah. I had this one already, like when I watched Grumpy Andrew's one and he tagged us in it. I had this one right away, it popped into my head. Basically anything from Home Improvement, because they always did wicked carvings of like Wilson with the fence and stuff like that, like in the pumpkin and shit.
Yeah. We have a very good friend and very devout horror movie fan.
Yep.
Carl. He is an amazing artist, and he's done some great work. He's actually done an album cover for my previous band, and he has done some really good pumpkin carvings over the years. And I'm going to have to name drop Carl Woods as being my favorite pumpkin carver.
Last and final one. What does Halloween mean to you?
Oh, that's such an open-ended question, right? It's my Christmas. I really love Halloween. It's, like I said, I take time off work for Halloween. It's a time of the year where you can be yourself, and it's actually really cool where it's a time of year where kids can dress up and do whatever the hell they want, and no one can say, why are you wearing this? Don't be like that. You can go out and be yourself.
Yep.
And I like to see the kids come out and have a good time and get free candy. And it's just like, what other time of the year can you walk to someone's house and get shit for free?
For myself, everything that Adam said, for one thing, because he said it perfectly, but for myself, I had already said it before, but it's a feeling that you get, right?
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. It's just, you just feel it. You just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you put some of your favorite movies on, you kind of hunker in, it's fall time / winter time, and you're warm, and you're just watching the movies that you really love to watch.
Yeah.
And
I love when I have my house all decorated and the kids come up and they're wide-eyed. You're like, oh, this is so cool. Or the opposite, when they're standing on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and they don't want to...
Not wanting to come in.
Yeah, both, right?
Yeah.
Both are that's the point.
Yeah. So that is our Halloween season tag from 2018. I like to tag a channel that I've really been enjoying and we haven't tagged yet, and that is Bloody Breakdown.
Yep.
Check him out, and see you next time.